Alright, so what are we doing? So because you watch my how-to videos on how to paint, you know how to do everything. Little things. I'm working on my spring now, as you guys know. Now you can't get anything on your braking system, whether it be disc brakes or drum brakes, it doesn't matter. Paint will scratch and kill your braking system. So I've got my tires off and I've got them jacked up like they should be and holding up just in case. You saw my how to jack video, so you know what I'm talking about. But what I did is I covered my hub. Now I am going to be painting this, but I want all my brake drums and all my springs and everything covered. Because I'm going to be working on the back first. I'm going to spray on the back first and then hit the front and then hit the tops and bottoms. So I just wanted to show you a little bit of prep. Make sure, of course, when you tape onto the metal, because if you just tape the plastic, it'll slide off. But I got my brakes all protected. I sprayed everything down. I wiped my frame down just with a damp cloth just to get the heavy crap off of it. I don't plan on spraying this, but overspray will touch this, so I wanted to clean all of this. You want to clean out all the spots where water will drip, like here and in here, after you rinse, and up and in here. That's a big one. So right now what I'm doing is I'm just draining my springs. As you can see, the water will get inside my spring and run all the way down, and then it'll just sit here. Now, water is bad for paint. It won't stick. The paint will actually stick to the water and not the metal, and then you'll end up with all kinds of weird, funky patterns. Now, in an artsy-fartsy kind of way, it's super cool. What you can do is you get a canvas and you sprinkle water on it, and you use spray paints, all kinds of different spray paints and metallics. You do your art, and then when it dries, the water creates an amazing pattern. But we're not artsy-fartsy for this job. We want it clean and dry and a coat of paint to protect. So you got to be careful because these leaf springs are under a lot of pressure. So you just very carefully take your screwdriver and you hit it in with the hammer lightly, and you just release all the water from in between. And you have to be careful that this stays where it's supposed to be, because if this comes out and snaps your fingers in there, you're pretty much fucked. Like, that's definitely hospital time. If you can get your finger out. Haha, because it will snap your finger in there and keep it there. But what you want to do is, when you're painting, you want to make sure everything is absolutely dry 100%. So I'm going to finish getting all the water out from in between my springs, and then I gotta let this thing sit for about a half an hour and totally dry with the sun. That'll give the sun time to dry the water and heat up my metal, which is exactly what I want. It would be nice to see the metal between 30 and 40 degrees, like I said last time, because then the paint dries instantly. So that's what I'm at, and I'll get back to you in a second.